gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Alan Wake Part 3. Last time...
Are you sure you read the directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it. Don't get me wrong. This is so much better. It's wonderful. Our own private island.
Welcome back to Part 3 of Alan Wake. Last time we made our way to Driver's Isle. Now let's get to it. So, last time what we ended up doing is we basically ended up being tricked by this old lady with a hole in her chest. Not being shown to be yet. I guess I accidentally made a spoiler. Oh well. It's not like a major spoiler, but the lady covered in darkness, and we are at our cabin that we weren't really supposed to go at first. And this time we are going to continue outwards, and I just want to say, like, these mountains and everything, like the detail, like this is just insanely gorgeous.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Not now.
Hello? Anyone here? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Okay.
Power cable goes to that shed over there.
Alright, we're gonna head over to the shed. What does this say?
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
It's quite sad if they never really were able to be together,
An
but
old generator had been connected to the power cable.
yes, an old generator ended up losing its power and killed everybody due to blindness. Gotcha. Okay. That was kind of messed up, but oh well. I mean, did some Taken ever actually... No, well, that would have happened before then.
I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
I mean, I'm not really gonna do that. I don't want to. I think I'll just spend time with you.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
My honeyboo misses me, and I had no choice but to look around. Okay, there's the cabin.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Are you wearing skimpy clothing?
Well, hello there.
Well,
I have
indeed.
a surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
But I don't want to type, though. I want to hook up with you in the bed. Here you are dressing all sexually and stuff, and I can't even actually have sex with you in the bed during on vacation? Well, that's unfortunate. Well, then again, okay, you're just gonna ignore me? Alright, fine then. Fine. I'll go in here. Where my typewriter is.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
You ignored me, so I'm gonna ignore you.
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Well, at least it's quiet out here.
Damn it. Alice?
You can't even keep the lights on.
Alice!
You're disturbing the neighbors. Not like there's any actual neighbors.
All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right.
Ow! Honey, I may not be able to make it to you. I mean, you kind of pissed me off a little bit ago.
Alice?
Make up your mind.
Alice? Oh no.
You said that with the most bland face. I don't even think you care. I mean, he does care, but...
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
My wife dies, I crash my car, I wake up with a giant headache, I have this one fucking therapist on the face of a book that pisses me off later in my story.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
I mean, Alan, everyone's gonna have a smug face. I mean, not to mention, you kind of looked at your wife like in a way you didn't care. Alright? But nonetheless, though, it's like, if you're gonna... I mean, you left your wife in the dark, you know that. I know she probably just tripped and, you know, fell on her ass and knocked the whole damn lights off, but I mean, that's something, hey, you never know. Maybe some sort of supernatural force did that. Doesn't that sound familiar?
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
I mean, exercise is always good. I mean, you look at it this way, I mean, at least you're working them legs for later on.
Damn.
Could something of my belongings get any worse and more damaged? Does this man even have car insurance? Because if he does, he's going to need to increase that price. Not increase the price, but he's going to increase that negotiation. Holy shit. This man lost his wife, this man lost his car, now his car is completely damaged and falls. I think you need to earn that paycheck by selling more books. No offense, Alan, just saying. Just writing more books is, I mean, he's a book writer, so I mean, that's a problem solved already.
Hello? Someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Well, if I wrote it and there's an axe murder, I think I should already know what to do. I mean, I know I don't know what to do, but then again, if I wrote it, it's like...
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
I mean, normally I'd say keep your mouth shut and don't say anything, because you're going to leave yourself open, but if he's the Arthur, would it even matter? Because that's actually a serious question. Because normally people who run their mouth end up meeting their demise, but in this case, since it's an actual story...
were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Since this is an actual story, I mean, would that even, like, cause anything bad? I mean, he's the author and he's the, the main protagonist. I mean, he wrote it, so it's like... I don't think that would really matter. Unless you're purposely making something worse than what it is, but... Is that enough to say to be quiet?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. Fair and
I mean, it's not fair to me, considering that I didn't get my actual keys, and now I'm stuck in this living hellhole that I have to survive for a book that I wrote. Oh, I need to get my coffee first. Oh. Stucky says premium, but I'd actually want that premium coffee. Oh, shit. Well, that can't be good. If some person covered in shadow jumps across, that usually means that they're very tactile. Maybe not tactile, but definitely something that just doesn't, these... That's one thing about this game that I've actually noticed, that these enemies actually, like, they actually, like, think, they act... Oh, shit. Well, I can think, too. It's called dodging. I mean, if you really think about it, though, it's like, if he created this person, it's like something should actually end up being easier than most. I mean, if anything, is pretty much blatant as creating your own story that you survive, it makes me, oh shit, I guess I didn't actually know about it as much as I thought so. Ah! Stucky, I'm sorry! Fuck, okay, you know what? No, I kind of spoke too soon on my own book.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
This is what happens when you think you know someone.
During your record, trying, it's the latest thing in
Yes.
Right Falls Sheriff Station. How may I help you?
It was just a prank call.
You can see the sights and keep the left.
The speed.
Think I won't stick around for that. That kind of doesn't really happen, so I'm just gonna leave. Hey, Mr. Stucky, about earlier? Wait, am I supposed to go up here? Shit, I forgot where I'm supposed to go. Okay, whatever Mr. Stucky assumes, I'm just going to say it wasn't personal. Like, don't take it personal, Mr. Stucky.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
I mean, I don't really think so.
There were more of them.
Hello there. Hi. I mean, I know my parents taught me to not shine light in people's faces, but in this case, I'm actually gonna have to. I mean, if anything, that is a certain situation. Self-defense is definitely key when somebody's trying to murder you.
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Alan, don't be concerned over it. It was either you or him.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Could that have possibly been written in the story too? Because if it was, I guess that would make sense since it doesn't even ever explain like who even left that there. At least I don't think.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Oh, hello there. Did you say it's rabbit season? I mean, I don't know what kind of season it is right now. Is it even Easter around that time? Because that would make sense if it was. Oh, now my schizophrenia is kicking in.
What the hell was that?
I'm suspecting Alan may have ADHD. But then again, if like you hear like...
I saw the river below. Something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
I'm suspecting Alan may have ADHD because this, if there's one thing that this man does, it's literally comment on almost everything. But then again, I mean, if you have like screaming like screeches and stuff, I mean, that's not normal. At that point, anybody would be concerned about that. Wrong way. Oh, there's another one of my pages. Shit, wrong button. Okay. This way. Well, somebody is certainly after me.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Like I said, Alan, these enemies can be kind of smart. They're not just going to come after you like Dark Souls. I mean, Dark Souls enemies are not fair. I mean, you can beat them, but actually, no, Dark Souls enemies are a whole lot different in this case. That was a terrible comparison. I missed. I did not miss. Caution. Proceed. That's oddly indecisive.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
I mean, first we're just gonna open this and grab the necessities. This doesn't work.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Oh, I see the generator. Yeah, that's definitely a big 10-4. Gotcha. Okay. Can you imagine that? Imagine if the next Alan Wake had a walkie, right? And Barry is now like a detective for Alan. He's like, Alan, there's these people covered in darkness. Shoot them. And Alan's like, I mean, I've already done this without your help. And they'd be like, 10-4, Al, just do it anyways. And he's just like, oh my god, it's like this is brand new and it's not. I mean, I really don't think that's gonna... That wouldn't... Actually, if I think about it, that wouldn't really suit Alan Wake. Speaking of which, when I actually saw Alan Wake, the announcement trailer for Alan Wake 2, like, I was speechless. Like, I actually was in just complete, like, yes! They're making a sequel after all these years! Okay, now I got my... Is that a... Okay, yeah, shotgun, not a hunting rifle. Excuse me, standing half-broken tree log. Certainly took his time. That is a coffee thermos. For the coffee! Okay, now I have to go back up the ladder. Oh well. Now go back on here. And we'll now do another hit jump. Fuck! Here I thought I put more force into my jump this time. I was surely mistaking myself. Make it this time. Huh! Is this a fucking joke? I'm not doing this shit on purpose. I always do this type of stuff for caffeine. Okay, I was about... Come on! Quit digging around! I'm not doing this shit on purpose. Finally! I'm not really going to focus on the radios during this, actually. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. Oh, here's another manuscript page. Foggy night. Quiet. Just like a regular walk in the park.
The gas station was closer now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
Stucky. Really? Stucky, what is wrong with you? You're ruining my peace and quiet. Now he's gonna bring his boys. His boys are coming along to ruin my quiet. Well, this is certainly not something that I wanted on my peace and quiet day. Would definitely not be it. That's what you get for ruining my damn peace and quiet. I guess it's not entirely peaceful and quiet now. Oh well. Yeah, that's a big... Ow! Fuck! This is what you get for not leaving me alone! Bastard. You think it's funny? It's certainly not funny. Alright, we'll just go up here. Did he just say he needs a Happy Meal? I can kinda understand why he needs one. He sounds very hangry. Oh no! Hangry people! They're after my McDonald's that I don't have! I don't have anything! Stop! No! I swear I didn't do anything! Ah! Trying to chase me after for something I don't have. Then again, if Stucky is the one talking about Happy Meals, who wouldn't want a Happy Meal? Oh, another manuscript page. For a second there, I thought he was going to say simple and clean for some reason. Did he leave? Ah! I didn't realize, I mean, I saw he was right in front of me, but... I mean, you just came at me! What did you think was gonna happen? Oh, hey, speedy person. Ah! The man hit me with no way of escaping. Well, nice knowing you.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
I think assuming that everything would be alright afterwards when it won't be. Oh, shit, that's right.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Well, Mr. Wake, if you recognize that...
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Well, Mr. Wake, if you recognize that, usually when you see something not destroyed, it either means one or two things. It's going to be destroyed, or it will never be destroyed.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing.
I'm on TV!
Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up.